you're
Listen,
happy
dude,
with.
I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See, why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
Boneface?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Oh, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some unwritten rules. That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, the problem, how to catch a hooker, what to do to be a boss player. What do I say to my wife when I decided that I want to be a true player and walk out on the family? We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so that they'll know, man.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find...
This is nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit.
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
This is nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit.
Yo, my bad, y'all.
This is nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit.
My bad, y'all. I had a rough start. What can I say? Your boy just got off of work, you dig? You know what I'm saying? Well, without further ado, let's continue. Got shit all in the way. I apologize. There's not a way to start off my show. What up, y'all? It is your boy Cali West. I do thank you for tuning in to another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit. Well, we're gonna go straight to it, you dig? So we're gonna talk about the first topic of tonight, which is your boy Lil Wayne, aka Weezy, actually has a secret engagement to a 20-year-old bruh.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Boy, I'm gonna share what I see and what I found on page 6. Also, I believe TMZ also reported this as well. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Okay. We don't care about no damn Chelsea Handler. It says Lil Wayne, 43, secretly engaged to a woman in her 20s.
My nigga.
Yo, I would say his oldest daughter, or his oldest or his youngest daughter is probably 20 herself. So yeah. But we don't be shaming brothers for that over here in the Righteous Sphere. Shout out to the Jam City crew, the Nasty Boys, Free Agent Lifestyle members, and all. So it says, this isn't the first time the Lollipop rapper's love life has made headlines. Most recently, Lil Wayne's former on-again and off-again Denise Bedott accused the Grammy winner of breaking up with her on Mother's Day in 2025.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
As she says, breaking up with someone on Mother's Day is diabolical, she wrote at the time. Prayers up, though. God always pulls me through. Walking with faith. Was she like an OnlyFans model or some shit like that?
Emotional damage.
Anywho, so yeah. So it appears that in an accompanying video, the plus-size model also accused the rapper of alleged physical abuse and emotional abuse. What does it have to do with the fact that he's getting married to a whole new chick now? I guess they don't really have much information on it other than the fact that, as a matter of fact, let's see here. Let's see here. I have to be honest with y'all. There's not much information on the fact of the secret marriage. You feel me? But like I said, page 6 did report it. And a matter of fact, let's see what TMZ got to say about this. Hold up. Just so we can be, accurate, you feel me? Because we don't gossip over here in the Righteous Sphere. We just tell the truth here. Oh, okay. So the article says, and I quote, Lil Wayne, I put a ring on it and quietly got engaged.
But shh, don't tell nobody.
Okay. So it says Lil Wayne is officially off the market. The rapper secretly engaged, TMZ has learned. So is this with direct knowledge? Still TMZ, Wayne popped the question earlier this year to a woman in her 20s from Indiana. Oh shit. Yo. If I'm guessing, she could be a black woman, but if you ask me, I think she might have pink toes.
Okay, guys, this is a tutorial on how to touch grass because I know a lot of you don't know what that is or don't know how to do it. So first, you want to take off your shoes like this. Yes, barefoot. It's okay to be barefoot outside, if you didn't know. But first, you want to take your foot and you want to touch it like that. You know what I mean? And yeah. That's how you touch grass. A lot of you guys need to know how to do that.
I think Lil Weezy found him some snowflakes. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he went to go do. I don't know if he had to necessarily put a ring on it. But hey, like I said, we don't judge over here in the Righteous Sphere. At this point, he probably done had millions and millions of women. Maybe he does want to settle down, even though I wouldn't. But hey, it's all good. At least he got a chick in her 20s.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
To my boys, to the Jam City crew, and shout out to the Nasty Boys. Larry C, aka Larry QED, says a win is a win. You already know, boy. My boy Exit Pro says like, share, and subscribe. Cash App $ Cali West 1. Also, you can hit me up on Twitter, Cali West Miami. Yo, I appreciate you for the salute, Exit Pro.
My nigga.
Yeah. Now, of course, Larry C. Let's see here. Oh, he says the Koopa Foopa. The Koopa Foopa. He said, it's all good, homie. He says, but Callie, that's somebody's daughter. It sure is. And you know what she gonna be saying when he come through?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm gonna take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down, the nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Some mo.
He ain't lying.
Now, what else does this report say? The TMZ, oh, okay. TMZ usually come with a little more details, but it's okay. It says, I guess they talk about Wayne's love life, has made headlines for the years. He was previously previously engaged to model Letitia Thomas before the split in 2020. He also once engaged to singer Nevia, with whom he shares a son. He also shares a son with Nipsey Hussle's longtime partner, Lauren London, and a high-profile relationship with rapper Trina. We have to admit, though, that he had Lauren London first. But there is a possibility. Well, she was in Pharrell's video, so I'm not going to make any assumptions, all right? So, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle, but Lil Wayne had her first. Now, oh, shit. Letitia Thomas, I didn't remember how she looked. Do y'all remember this was Letitia Thomas? Y'all, look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And why is AT&T promoting their stuff all over my stuff, man? I'm promoting your stuff on my stuff, man. Oh, yeah. He likes this woman BBW. Oh, okay. So that was Letitia? I thought it was a black woman. That is not a black woman. Now it says, despite this, okay, let's see what else. Now it says, of course, despite the string of high-profile romances, Wayne has kept his personal profile much more private in the recent years and explains how the engagement stayed under the radar for so long. Oh, do y'all remember this?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find...
Oh! Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
I'm sure y'all remember what we were talking about last week about this whole little Trina situation, right? Now, what's so ironic is Trina wants a man who, let's just say, for all intents and purposes, I mean, shit, we all been in our early 20s or our late 20s, early 30s before. And we know this dude is, what they say, young and full of what? So with that being said, of course, chicks would be, they all up in his face, he's going to talk to them, I didn't see him kissing on no females or nothing like that. But remember when Trina pulled him away from that crowd of chicks on her stage when she was supposed to be performing? She was supposed to be performing on the stage, but she took time out to go check this dude. Remember that? Do y'all remember? If I don't, I can't remember. I could remind y'all. I could remind y'all if y'all want. I'm trying to remind y'all, but the boy Kelly can't find it. That's no bueno. Oh, no bueno. Oh, here we go. This video of Miss Trina performing at a concert. So she's at this concert, and I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if the husband is getting too much attention or what, but Trina had to shut that shit down, yo.
What the fuck is going on? What's up? What's up? Everybody back the fuck up off the stage. First of all. Whoever, back the fuck up off the stage.
Yeah! Back the fuck up, Trina! Let the bad bitch do her motherfucking performance. Tell her Trina back the fuck up!
Shit. Straight up, like this, get off the stage, let me do what I do, get the fuck out of here. Now,
I know that right.
What's up?
Really him. It's really him. You're a victim.
There we go, CSI.
Sheesh. What happened to love after love?
Oh. Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying?
like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Mind you, no more than I could say, what, 10? Shit, I don't know. Hey, yo, now that I think about it, that shit might have been all motherfucking 20 years ago, bruh. Jesus Christ.
Emotional damage.
We getting old, gang. Because Trina been with Buck. She was with Lil Wayne, then she got with Buck, or she got with Buck and Lil Wayne. Trina got out with a couple cats. Now, my boy Larry C says, nah, bro, him got Hoggy Poggy if it's Indiana. Okay, you know what? This is my confession. I dated a chick who was from Gary, Indiana. She was a black woman, and she was a black girl, and she was very light complected. She was very complected, very slim, very, very, very slim. And I can honestly say that to this day, I mean, she gained a little bit of weight because now she's like hitting like close to 40s. But I dated her in college, and I can honestly say that she was a slimmie. Now she might be the exception to the rule. So I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see the chick. But Larry C, you do bring up a good point that it could be a Hoggy Boggy. Remember when we seen that Leticia chick, that chick that I thought was a black woman, but then she was like some Spanish or some type of, I don't know, Italian looking chick, but she was definitely 2 donuts away from being a chunky fat chick for sure. So you could be right. And Lil Wayne, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's always that possibility. I'm hoping it's at least a slim little bunny though. I hope it's a snow bunny, not a snow bear. You dig? Come on, man.
You sell it's all bullshit. All of it.
And Video 50 didn't want to pop up. Let's see here. What did I miss at? Oh, XL Pro says Weezy like to play in the snow. Yes, sir. He sure does. Hey, he said, just joking. I don't know, man. Hey, yo, Peter's the verdict ain't out yet, but at least he decided to go get him a snow bunny.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I don't know if y'all know this, but Lil Wayne dropped an album, I think last year, and it got mixed reviews from the black people. The black people was rejecting it. The black people didn't like it. I don't know if y'all know that. But the black people rejected it. They were all kind of complaining, talking about, oh, he should have performed his old hits, and this new stuff is whack. And I remember his own daughter, she came to his defense online, talking about like, y'all ain't trying to, y'all just want to just hear the same old stuff, and y'all don't want to hear nothing new. And I can honestly say that, what's ironic is that black people were showing the video about people watching the Lil Wayne show and not dancing, right? But you know who it was when I watched the videos? I was realizing it was the black people in the cheap seats in the back. But guess what? If you watch in the front seats, where the seats where they cost the most money, all the white people was dancing to Lil Wayne's music. So Lil Wayne was probably like, man, you know what? Lil Wayne was probably like, man, fuck you, nigga.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
This is a sick Negro.
The possibility that when Lil Wayne went to by NASCAR to go perform, somewhere in Gary, Indiana, he might have hopefully either he made him a porker, a little snow cow, or he meant, a snow bunny. One way or another, salute to you, Lil Wayne.
My nigga.
This is how people want to be Lil Wayne, and this. I almost could honestly say this is gonna sound kind of crazy, y'all, but I could honestly say that Lil Wayne, even though Lil Wayne never invented dreads or nothing like that, I could honestly say that Lil Wayne is the reason why a lot of people grew dreads. Well, y'all agree or disagree with me on that? I will honestly say that Lil Wayne is the reason why a lot of people grew dreads. Yes, there's a lot of people from our generation and our older generation who had dreadlocks even before that. I get that, but let's just be real. Lil Wayne, once he started growing dreads, everybody that was a thing to grow dreads. I came from a day where the only people who was getting dreads was dudes from the East Coast, and even those from the East Coast, they were probably Caribbean or had some type of African heritage, but dudes were not just rocking people. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying you didn't see it, but it was few and far between. Most Americanized black men were not running around with dreads. Shoot. I can honestly say this. I went to Cal State, and I can honestly say that it was not on scene to see a white boy with dreadlocks, or at least trying to make his hair like dreadlocks, before you would see a black man with dreadlocks. I would say prior to 2000. Like I said, I'm not saying that, and I'm being a little bit sarcastic, but I'm just being real. You've seen a lot of them kind of ones that similar had a little dreadlock kind of deal, especially if you went to a liberal college like me. Now, am I missing one? I'm missing the comment section. Let's see here. It said that thick time. Yeah, the thick kind. Thick time. Yes. He said, Exo Pro says, I got time, cuz. I appreciate you. Larry C says he got ejected from the stage. Baseball white cap out. Oh, word? Did he? Hey, oh well. Hey, he took that shit. He took it to the bank. Cooper Fooper. Now, Larry C says my in-laws make up for it. They're from Indiana, and all the women I see at the reunions look like pit bosses. Oh shit! God damn. Pit bosses. God damn.
I can't believe you did this.
What?
I'm appalled. You ain't Paul. You a nigga that's still.
Said pit bosses. That's funny. Now, because think about it. I mean, because usually at the casino, you never see no slim, trim, fit dude. You always see some, you know what I'm saying, some guy, big guy, you know, smoking cigars type shit. Pit bosses. Goddamn. Might as well call them hoes the Kingpin from Marvel. So, yo. So, there's the second portion I do want to talk about. Now that we're going to move on to the next topic. So, Lil Wayne, you know, he got money. He could afford to get married and divorced if he fucking want to. You know, whether that's idiotic to us or not. With that being said, for the men who don't have as much leverage as Lil Wayne, or not even remotely as many bodies either. But something came up in the New York Post, right? And I thought that it was very interesting. I didn't want to share this because I do kind of feel this is a form of propaganda. But with that being said, I still believe it's a learning lesson for my peers here in the righteous sphere and for the Jam City crew. Oh, boy. So it says, I quote, they really going to sell their stuff right on my time. I quote, I sleep around. Yeah, I sleep around, but my husband isn't allowed to. Meet the couple in a one-sided, open relationship.
Get to the chopper!
Yo, you know what's crazy? Men have been asking for this for the last 100 years. And guess what? Women cried, screamed, kicked, to the point that, I don't know if y'all know this. Do y'all know the reason why they had prohibition was because women were complaining about their men were drunk and that would make them beat them? Do y'all know that? Do y'all know that was kind of the one of the reasons why they was pushing to, do this prohibition? Do y'all know that? They were essentially saying that, when the man get drunk, he might go out and, be basically, do nefarious things like, with the streetwalkers and essentially, get beat on them or whatever. So the U.S. government always wants to kind of control and hold men's, basically have men's balls in a motherfucking vice grip. Decided that they're going to do prohibition. But guess what? Whenever you stop something that someone wants to do, they're just going to find another way around it. And guess what? Essentially, the Italian mob rose from that. The Italian mob didn't rise from, they might have the, people from originally from Sicily and all that stuff, right? But they actually got their break to actually become an international crime syndicate simply because of the fact that the U.S. government decided to stop a lot of Americans who worked hard.
You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't find that...
Oh! Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it. You know what I'm saying? like, we need...
Emotional damage!
See, that's the thing about life. Whenever you try to solve one problem without really truly thinking about it, because the truth is, the truth is, whenever people ask the government to do something, the government's always going to do something in their benefit. Essentially, what ended up happening is they started the mob, bootlegging, all types of deals, and people were, which ultimately led to, pimping and prostitution, and a lot of people, getting, getting that work. You know what I'm saying? When I say that work, y'all know what I mean, right? That work. All because women were essentially being, essentially trying to find a cheat code instead of just being better wives and maybe, not start an argument with a husband to the point that he wouldn't want to beat them. No, they just want to find a way to control men. But when men try to control women, it's a problem. As I digress, back to our discussion at hand. Men have been asking just to let us be intimate with other women since you only want to dish it out once a month. Because, there's a lot of people who are married, but there's a lot of people who are in sexless marriages. I still remember in high school, my high school sweetheart, her mother. So if we were like, now I think about it, if we were like 17 and 16, man, her mama was probably her mama already had a daughter who was an adult who had like an 8-9-year-old herself. So mama was already old. Mama was like at least pushing 60 or something like that. Now that I'm older, her mama was either as old as my parents or older than my parents. Now I think about it. Long story short is, that's neither here nor there. The whole point is that I still remember somehow the discussions came out about something like, no, I know what happened. One time I was like, they don't ever want time alone together, right? I don't know how it came up, but it was like a point of discussion because, mind you, me and my high school sweetheart, I can honestly say that we was pretty serious. Long story short is, if my high school sweetheart never cheated on me, and when I say never cheated on me, because actually now that I'm older, I ended up realizing, there was other times that she cheated on me too. I just didn't realize it, but I just, was just too dumb or too gullible not to understand that. But long story short is, if I did leave, we wouldn't have went perfect, or not perfect, but if at least if I never found out that she was a slur or or acting like moving like a prostitute, me and her will probably have a whole bunch of kids right now, because we was dealing with each other for that long. To the point that I was able to like be at her house all the time type shit, right? So long story short is, as I digress, the whole point is that because I was like, they don't ever want time for each other. Like, they don't ever like send y'all away or nothing like that. And I remember she straight told me like, man, my mom and him, they don't be doing it. And I just kind of thought that was so crazy because one, I was like, how do you know your parents don't do it? And two, I was like, how do you know your parents don't do it? But guess what? People know kids know when people are doing it and stuff like that, or even intimate. But obviously, like, they don't really kiss or nothing like that. I'm like, and mind you, this. Her father was technically a stepfather. Because remember, I told you, her mom had a child when she was younger. So mind you, I'm like, ain't no goddamn way I'm gonna be somebody's stepfather or somebody's grandfather, and I ain't getting no motherfucking cutty. You was a god, man. You got me all the way fucked up.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
No cap, he had a good ass job too. I think I'm not even gonna say where he worked at, but he had a dope ass job. And all I'm gonna say is that he just come home and watch TV and just watch sports and just smoke his cigarettes and drink his beer like on the couch. Like, damn, bro, shit crazy. XL Pro says, it's barbecue in there. And then he says, I hate your Cash App. Okay. Cash App time. Let's do it. Cash App time. Where we at? Cash App time. Where's it at?
I want to do it the right way and learn some unwritten rules. That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, the problem, how to catch a hooker, what to do to be a boss player. What do I say to my wife when I decided that I want to be a true player and walk out on the family? We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so that they'll know, man.
Oh, I got 2 Cash Apps. I appreciate y'all boys. Yo, we got XL Pro. He says, explain the Bish Fund. Yes, sir.
My nigga.
Already know, boy.
But shh, don't tell nobody.
Sure, I appreciate that, man. Man, I really appreciate the love and support, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And for real, man. Real talk, man. Hey, every dollar counts. You know, I needed that like 4 flats on a Cadillac, bro. I appreciate you, XL Pro, my brother from another mother. Oh, and then we did have another cash out. We have P. Francis saying, showing support. Shout out to P. Francis, you know what I'm saying, and the Free Agent Lifestyle and the Jam City crew, man. So if you're watching this on the replay, salute to you, G. You know what I'm saying? I know you out there getting that money, man. I'm trying to get that money like you did. I appreciate you and XL Pro, man, for real, man, you know? And I gotta give French Pro, my French Toast props, you dig? So salute to P. Francis as well for the
My nigga.
yeah, man. I appreciate that. So, yo, with that being said, let's go back to this one-sided relationship, okay? Because this is very important to discuss. It says, like I said before, I sleep around, but my husband isn't allowed to meet the couple in a one-sided relationship.
You said it's all bullshit. All of it.
My bad. I sleep around, but my husband isn't allowed to meet the couple in a one-sided open marriage. Oh my God. That's even worse. In an effort to stay authentic to who she is while in a loving 9-year marriage, Carla Houston, 34, freely embarks on sexual escapades while her husband remains monogamous. Now, yo, before we go any further, just remix that. Let's just say it says, in an effort to stay authentic to who he is while in a loving 9-year marriage, Carlton Houston, 34, freely embarks on sexual escapades while his wife remains monogamous. How about that?
I want to do it the right way and learn some unwritten rules. That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, the problem, how to catch a hooker, what to do to be a boss player. What do I say to my wife when I decided that I want to be a true player and walk out on the family? We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so that they'll know, man.
Hey, y'all, do y'all want to see the sheep? Let me shut up because I was going to say something rude. I'm not going to say that. But I was going to say something rude, but I'm not going to say that. Do y'all want to see the skeezer that he's with? I mean, his wife. Do y'all want to see the dude's wife? Look at this shit, man. Yo, oh my God. I mean, you know I'm a nasty boy, right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, as long as it's a woman, you know what I'm saying, of age woman, she could get it from me. But goddamn, I'm not gonna be married, taking no disrespect and all that for some chick who, where's she at? For some chick, where they at? Where they at? My bad. See, yeah, I done got messed up. Like I said, I'm not gonna take any disrespect or deal with any sharing with any chick who look like this. Now, this is gonna sound kind of crazy from your boy Cali West. Now, if there was some, some freaks and they were like both swingers or something like that, at that point, I don't know if she got kids or whatever, before him and all that. I mean, if dude is going to be a swinger, he might as well be like Patrice O'Neal. Go find him somebody else's baby mama. Some chick who wasn't going to be a wife anyway. And then they could go have nasty stuff. She could go, he could go into one room with the other chick, and she could go to the room with the other man. And they could go do whatever they want to do. You feel me?
This is a sick Negro.
I wouldn't be comfortable with having my wife or, my girlfriend, my main thing, taking digging stick from another dude. But like I said, I'm not in everybody's relationship. What I have a problem with is she know damn well she decided to pick this dude, not because he's wicked in bed, but because he is the cuck that she needed in her goddamn life.
This is nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit.
For real, bro.
This is nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit.
Yo, man. Oh boy. Let's see if I can get through this article. So she's supposed to go get nutted in by these dudes, and he's just supposed to go and just accept that shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Emotional damage.
Nasty bitch.
This is propaganda. I'm sorry. I don't need a woman that bad to the point that she needs to get dick and stick from somebody else. If she needs to get dick and stick from somebody else, then we just not together. You feel me? Look, we can go hook up and be nasty, and guess what? You can go about your business. I'm not about to go take care, house, shelter, take out, date any chick who wants to go get dick and stick put on her by another man. I don't give a fuck. Now, it says the one-sided relationship, more formally known as a mono-poly relationship, is an unconventional dynamic that works for the California couple. But yes, but if a man try to apply this, he's all types of misogynist and womanizer this and all that shit. But when they do it, it's liberating and it's fascinating and it's spiritual. Now it says, my husband is monogamous and I'm polyamorous. Now we've had to, okay, I'll read that again. My husband is monogamous and I am polyamorous. Look, polyamorous. Say that 3 times. My husband is monogamous and I'm polyamorous. And we've had to build a dynamic that honors the difference, she told the Post. See? Propaganda. Why did you have to tell the Post this? I personally resonate with a relationship I personally resonate a lot with the relationship anarchy. Anarchy. I personally resonate a lot with relationship anarchy. So she admits that she's a fucking 304, bro. Oh my god. With a lot of relationship anarchy. So for me, it's less about ranking relationships and more about allowing people the autonomy to define relationships in the ways that feel authentic and consensual for them. See, I want to hear about more on his take. The married couple became monopoly in 2022. They've been married for 9 years, y'all, and they got monopoly in 2022.
You sell sound! It's all bullshit. All of it.
You know what? She probably all threatened to leave him, and then he probably accepted this weak-ass proposal.
Really him. Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
Look, let's how they try to make it pretty. The married couple became monopoly in 2022 after many honest conversations, self-reflection, learning, which felt authentic for us, rather than trying to force ourselves into traditional mode that no longer fully reflected our reality. Man, bitch, shut the fuck up.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Who wrote this propaganda piece? Kyra Breslin. Who the hell is Kyra Breslin? Let me look up who this duck-faced chick is. Because, you know, sometimes they don't always show the picture. Might be all a Duke shooter. It better not, it better not be a woman, bro. Let's see what this is. There's on picture of, there's on the articles. I want to see who this Kira Breslin is. You know what I'm saying? It might be, you know, who-ish. Ask Kanye. Who is this chick? Oh, okay. So it took me back to that page again. I need to see who this chick is. Wait. Oh. Yo, y'all want to see who Kira Breslin is? I'm telling y'all, bro, look. There's some liberal shit. Look. There's some liberal shit. Look at this. Look who's doing the posting and who's talking about this now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Kira Breslin, y'all. Let's just make sure this is a woman. Let's see. Okay, just a skinny woman. Oh, look. She looks like she's trying to have a good, okay. She on demon time. Oh, no wonder you're trying to spread the propaganda. All this propaganda. See how they be doing, bro? Oh, okay. Some slurs. Okay. Now, one man in sight. What you think they was doing that night? Do y'all want me to tell y'all what they was doing that night?
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
You see how important it is to just check your sources, bro? Because look at the chick, man. Like this is a chick who probably came to get married and on the, you know, she's a slur. And guess what? She wanted to spread the propaganda that it's okay to be a slur and to have a hubby who just, you know, sit in the corner and get cockled. You feel me? Let me get to the super chat. Oh, shit. Hold up. P. Francis is in the house. P. Francais says, what up, chat? What up, Cali West? I appreciate you. He says, salute. You know, we got to show you some love on the cat. And you know, you showed me some love on the cat. So I just gave you some love in the chat. I hope you heard that I gave you the salute, G. Let's see here. Yeah, man. The righteous spirit is real, y'all. The righteous spirit. The righteous spirit is real. I'm trying to read this message, but it won't pop up. Oh, okay. P. Francis says, damn, I don't feel sorry for the dude. Just divorce her and lose half. Yeah, man. Yo, man, look, yo, it is better to live on a rooftop than deal with a wobbling 304. For real, bro.
Get to the chopper!
P. Francis says, sometimes you have to take a loss to gain a greater victory. Right, man. Like, dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I mean, I know you're not the best looking dude or whatever, but bro, you could go, look, there's nothing, y'all. There's nothing, look at this dude right here. There is nothing that money and a little bit of working out can't fix. Like, this bitch is mid as fuck, bruh. Mid. mid. She lucky to even get the dick. And guess what? And here's the irony. You know what's messed up? What's really sad is this chick, she's gonna keep on going around getting dick down, right? But guess what? None of these dudes would ever want to take his spot. None of these dudes would even be willing to even just take her seriously on a one-on-one. Most dudes are not even willing to take her serious, or let her take them serious, and let him be in a mono-poly relationship where he's the one getting sex from other women. You feel me? This shit is fucking insane, bro. And you're right. I totally agree with you, P. Francis. I totally agree with you, man. Oh shit, Makai6018 come through, says, what up though, Callie? Nice to see you, man. Long time no see. He says, been a minute. Yes, sir. Yeah, man, I appreciate y'all boys, man. You know what I'm saying? The righteous spirit is real, man. Thank y'all for all tuning in. Yeah, man, we're just talking about this dude essentially getting a cockhold. I mean, I guess to be cockled, he would have to be in a room, but still, it's still a theoretical cockhold. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the only way through this, it would have been half as bad if at least they were just both swingers and, she was getting it on with somebody and he was getting it on with somebody. But I can honestly say, y'all, if I decided that I was going to be a swinger, I had to be a swinger solo because I'm not going to be married to a chick, take care of a chick, let her get digged down by another dude who live in my motherfucking house. Fuck that. Hell no. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, even in a swinger sense, it's still, I honestly say, even as a swinger sense, to be in a couple is still bad because guess what? You will never get as much P as she gets in D, bruh. Trust me, yo. The rate of how she would be messing with other dudes, yo, you're gonna be sick to your stomach, bruh. I can't believe you did this. Your stomach.
You ain't Paul. You a nigga that's stealing.
To your stomach, bruh. How much D that she's gonna get. That guess what, y'all? This is not gonna be the first, or this is not gonna be the last time that y'all hear about this nonsense, bro. This is not gonna be the last time that y'all gonna hear this nonsense, bro. Of females wanting to be able to go. I mean, here's the thing: they've been making baby steps on doing this anyway. Like, for example, the whole girls trip situation. Okay, a girls trip might not necessarily be a monopoly relationship, but it might as well be if your woman goes, yo, just know. And shout out to CGA for this. He always says that if a woman is not in front of you, there's a possibility that she could be getting screwed by another man, bro. Straight up.
It can't be like this. It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
In front of you, there's a possibility that she could be getting smashed. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? For y'all dudes who not, you know what I'm saying, laying it down right, you think that you need 30 minutes to go give it to a woman. Guess what? There are some women who like to have, sex that goes that long. But guess what? If you're a dude like me who could beat it up and then, you know what I'm saying, and have her what's that? A retractionary period of 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Yo, trust me, I got at least beat it up twice in that 30 minutes that you were trying to make love one time slow. That comes from exercise. It comes from eating right. Yeah, I do smoke my ganja. You know what I'm saying? I did use a drink, but not heavily all the time. So I do have to thank Lord for my health. Now, with that being said, it only takes, I keep digressing. It only takes 5 to 10 minutes for your woman to come or to get cummed on, bro. Straight like that. I'm just saying, though. Now, with that being said, it then says in this article, it says, and anyone who reacts to the horror of the agreement between Houston and her hubby, she believes reveals the broader discomfort around gender roles in a relationship and control. Listen to this. There's often a double standard in a society where men having multiple partners is normalized or even celebrated in some spaces, while women openly explore their sexuality or non-monogamy are judged more harshly. Yes, because guess what? If your woman just walking around all loose, then guess what? They ain't gonna be wise. They ain't gonna be raising their kids. So there's a little bit more to it than just that. And I'm gonna say, ma'am, you make it seem as if dudes. Look, Neo even said that he has lost gigs or lost a little bit of business because of the fact that he's come out as, polygamous. Even though he's not married to this woman, but because he has 3 girlfriends, he said that he's getting a little bit of pushback from booking shows and stuff like that because some people are against the fact that he has that. So there is no true double standard. I mean, yes, we know that a man, the reason why there's a double standard, double standards are there for a reason. Just like women are expected, just like how women, when they get convicted of the same crime, they get far less time than a man does. But guess what? The reason why it's okay for a man to have multiple women is because guess what? The same women who complain about that double standard want a man who attracts other women. Men, don't get me wrong, men would sleep with anything damn near. But guess what? If we know that you've been with more men, if we know that a woman's been with more men than a man has been with more than a woman, that in itself alone, disqualifies her from a marriage, possibly even a long time relationship, depending on the conditions of that man. Straight up. Now it says, my husband is not controlling me, and I'm not hiding who I am to preserve the traditional image of marriage. We built the relationship based on choice, trust, and honesty rather than rigid gender roles, Houston said. Oh my God, this is a damn shame. Yo, she's not even a bad looking chick, but look at her. Can y'all look at her, y'all? All right, let's just be brutally honest. Would this chick have dated him 20 years ago? This woman would not have dated him 20 years ago. Am I wrong? She would not have dated this man 20 years ago. Yo, this dude is literally the cleanup man, bro.
I quote a great Negro spiritual. Bitches ain't shit.
Literally the cleanup man, bro. Since Houston says ignorant outsiders often don't understand that monopoly dynamics are not automatically dysfunctional, selfish, or less committed than traditional relationships. People often assume my husband must secretly be unhappy or that I'm incapable of commitment because I'm bisexual and polyamorous. But neither is true. But let me cite what she said in the beginning of the discussion, okay? In the beginning of the discussion, one of the main things that she said was, and I quote, I personally resonate a lot with relationship anarchy. Y'all know what, look, my boys in the register know what anarchy. Do my ninja watchers and anyone who's going to watch this video understand what that means? Okay? Because anarchy is the difference between, is the opposite of peace. It's the opposite of order. Okay? Anarchy. That means out of order. Jesus Christ. Now, look, then they start talking about the red pill. Now, listen to this. Although the concept of this. So it says, although the concept of poly relationship is nothing new, it exists under the umbrella of consensual non-monogamy. Experts point out that the asymmetry is what makes people outside poly communities clutch their pearls. And I quote, there is an archaic double standard where women are expected to adhere to strictly to the rules of monogamy, lest they face punishment and social shame, while men get to bend the rules with much more freedom. That's what Ruby Rare, intimacy director for polyamorous dating app Field, told the Post. You see this bullshit? This is the feminist propaganda. Well, maybe that the reason why we want women to only sleep with, one man at a time, is to confirm paternity. Instead of having a baby walking around, I know who the goddamn daddy is, because the mama decided she was gonna be she was gonna have anarchy. She wanted to have anarchy in a relationship and let 4 or 5 dudes raw dog her. Now listen to this. Now they take a shot at the manosphere. Listen to this. It says the manosphere ideologies, it all don't help either. In Louis Theroux's Altered State and later Inside the Manosphere documented the toxic alpha male red pill adjacent influencers who many insecure men idolize. Argue that high value men should not be expected to remain monogamous while their wives should. And it's true, because guess what? Women, let's just be real. Women want to stay home. Women don't even want to work anymore. They only want to work when they choose to want to work. Just like Gabrielle Union, she would like to do it after a while, but when things start getting tough, guess what? She just wants to be a woman again. Now it says, it's not healthy if one person is being like, well, I have to get multiple partners, but you're not allowed to, said the polyamorous relationship educator Li Yao. Okay, with that being said, why are we sitting out here trying to celebrate this woman for being able to get fucked on the yard by a bunch of dudes while her husband sits around and plays video games and gets none? You know what's so funny too? If you look at them, y'all seen the picture. Yo, look at the picture again. Yo, I bet a big fat sack, he's not even hitting that like he wants. He ain't even hitting like how he truly want. But guess what? She got time to go give her pussy up and down the motherfucking street.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
See? But you want to attack the manosphere. But you want to attack the fact that, see, they want to talk about the manosphere, but they don't want to talk about how women are basically regulating themselves and not being available with marriage. Because guess what? How many dudes do you think are going to deal? I mean, I know there's a lot of cooks out there, but not many dudes are going to even be this. Not many dudes are going to be willing to take the backseat while that girl gets screwed by everybody, unless he's a pimp. Now, of course, it says, here, see? Mind you, these same people ask for men to make laws and men to do this, men to do that, but they can't even build their own situation, but they don't want to talk about autonomy. The polyamorous community has a lot of negative feelings about that because in the community, you prioritize freedom and autonomy. The hypocrisy is part of why comedian Nikki Glaser revealed in, oh no, call her daddy? Nikki Glaser, comedian, whatever. Okay. I'm done with the propaganda bullshit. Fellas, just get your money up. That way you don't have to fucking deal with you don't have to deal with no sluts and no hoes. You feel me?
I want to do it the right way and learn some unwritten rules. That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, the problem, how to catch a hooker, what to do to be a boss player. What do I say to my wife when I decided that I want to be a true player and walk out on the family? We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so that they'll know, man.
Because it says Todd Tucker. Todd Tucker, y'all know who Todd Tucker is? Todd Tucker is the husband to Kandi Burruss. And basically, I wanted to show this article real quick that came out a few months ago, but I wanted to talk about it today because, yeah. So, yeah, I know that they got a divorce because I covered this, but of course, it appears that he got his new girlfriend pregnant, and that could have been one of the reasons why they actually kind of got divorced. And and I must say, y'all, I ain't gonna front. Kandi Burruss is a fine black woman. I ain't gonna front though. Trust me, Todd Tucker is not tripping off of what he had, but I'm sure when she was nice and still tighter than she was, she still looked good. But I'm sure he enjoyed it while it lasted. But guess what? I don't think he left her because of looks, or necessarily even because the other chick is younger. I think it's because of the fact that Kandi Burruss is just, she's a, what is the word? she's a she's a boss babe, a real boss babe. You feel me? And because of her busy schedule, to be honest with you, she can't even take care of her own kids. That's actually why Todd Tucker ended up getting child support. You feel me? But shit, hey, while he's taking care of them kids, he had time to make a new one, apparently. So we're gonna salute Todd Tucker for doing the do.
My nigga.
Read the article. I could read about how him having a baby was a big deal and this, that, and that, and whatever. Well, guess what? Kandi Burruss was straight up and down. Like I said, she's a beautiful woman. I think she's a very gorgeous black woman, especially for an older black woman. I think she's actually fine, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Trust me, I eat her from the rooter to the tutor too. But with that being said, here's one thing too. Let's just say hypothetically, he was to go get with a Kandi Burruss. The only problem is that, get this, all she can do is want to relive her 20s. Because look, whenever they feel like it, look, especially with a woman with money, all she's gonna do is when she get bored and all that, all she's gonna do is just go back outside, check it. See, back outside. Yeah. Hey, you get it too. Damn. Okay. Look at the grown but sexy. Grown but sexy. Okay. Okay. We got the 30, 35 to 40 club going on. Okay. Even you could get it. Okay. Y'all girls could get it. I ain't gonna lie. Every single one of y'all could get it. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
You wanna put that pussy on me, put it on me.
Oh, we got a snow bunny too. Oh yeah. Ah, okay. She looking a little kind of young. That was in 35-40 club. Okay, wait a minute. Hey, hold on. Hold up. Oh, okay. All right, you a grandma, auntie. Okay, the Botox in effect, but you still looking good too. Oh shit, okay. All right. There go to help. Yo, man, for what it's worth, man, Kandi Burruss is still looking good. But see, look, man, these old chicks, they're outside. They're outside, y'all. They're outside.
Get to the chopper!
They're outside, gang. You see that? Them girls is outside. J Flo says last call. He said it's snowing. Larry C says, yeah. And Larry C says we can win. J Flo says, but then gets mad at me for asking her to do so. Oh, wait a minute. Let me read that back. So I'm missing a lot. Goddamn, y'all done wrote a lot. Okay. Kako by proxy. Facts. I ain't got the stomach. Shit, me neither, boy. You feel me? Makai says make her, you know what? And make her, make her bust and make her bust again before she's ready. Health conscious always wins the race. Facts, man. Health is wealth, man. Health is wealth. And then if you get your money together, you definitely winning out here. My boy J Flo comes through and says salute Kelly West. Larry C, P. Francis, XL Pro, Makai, and the chat. Don't be knocking when the Space Jam is a rocking. You feel me?
He ain't lying.
Now, of course, Larry C says, let's see here. Hey, yo, there you are. And then he says, smash that like button if you in the chat. I appreciate y'all. And when y'all hype this video up, man, so other people come check it out, I appreciate y'all. He said, oh, shit. I forgot what that meant, those emojis. And then Makai says, you ever did the green line test? Oh, I don't even know what that is. He said, you can see who is wearing the pants in the relationship. She is not leaning on him. He is leaning on her. Oh, by far. Like, dude, you know what's so crazy? These women are natural born predators, bro. Like, dude, she probably all fine to do. As far as this monopoly relationship we were talking about, main reason why this dude got, this chick got with this dude. Can I be honest with y'all? I mean, not with honest, because I don't really know their relationship, but I'm just assuming. There's always a possibility that maybe he can't really get it up. He might not have that much prowess in the bed. Man, you'd be surprised. Look, you'd be surprised what a woman can manipulate a man who doesn't know his own worth, what she could get him to do, man. And dude, that's why we here in the righteous fear, we almost, hey, if you want to mess with a chick your age, fine. But just know that there's a possibility she can try to play you, because that's the thing about older women. But you know what I'm saying? When we were still trying to, see about, messing with a senior when we was like in our first year of college, these chicks were messing with college age dudes since they were in high school, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really kind of sickening too. As a matter of fact, with that being said, I mean, we all about dealing with women who are of age here. But yo, man, if you listen to these women, man, you're gonna find out that they're doing some nefarious things as a little kid.
Here's some like just like what the so I hope y'all
Hold up. Here we go.
Here's some like just like what the so I hope y'all know that you can be a present parent and your kids can still sneak and do stuff. When I tell y'all I was in middle school giving
It can't be like this.
It is this way, man. I'm sorry I exposed you to it, but it is. It's ugly, but it's necessary.
Giving up what? Now, she didn't say it, but y'all know what the hell she was doing. And you know what's crazy, y'all? We were in middle school before, so let's not front. We know that there was some fast-ass chicks who was doing some fast things at those time of age, Maybe something that's a little too uncomfortable for us to speak about now that we're adults, but yo, we've been in middle school, we've been in high school. We know how shit used to be, bruh. Yeah, shit used to get fucking real.
Really him. You're a victim. There we go, CSI.
But that being said, man, that's actually why if a man wants to seriously be with a chick, he should really be with a chick who's at least 5 to 10 years younger than him, because any chick who's his age or close to his age, she's gonna run circles around him, man. You feel me? Especially if you don't have experience, with a few women here or there. Touch grass.
Okay, guys, this is a tutorial on how to touch grass because I know a lot of you don't know what that is or don't know how to do it. So first, you want to take off your shoes like this. Yes, barefoot. It's okay to be barefoot outside, if you didn't know. But first, you want to take your foot and you want to touch it like that. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's how you touch grass. A lot of you guys need to know how to do that.
And salute, man. We got to teach the truth to young black youth, but if not, nobody else will. Nobody else will. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to end up like this dude. Like, look, I ain't gonna lie. If I was a young guy, I'll be smashing old chicks, young chicks alike. But don't be like this dude all hugged up with the chick. All having a hug. Bruh.
This is a sick Negro.
Now I know he letting them, trust me, here's the thing. Older chicks are kind of fun to be with. I ain't gonna cap. Cause, she probably don't look that bad, naked, she probably got some saggy waggies. But here's the thing, man. Them older chicks, they be all, they be all trying to lick your gooch. They be all trying to do all types of things with your, with your balls and your baseball bat. They be wanting to put whipped cream and do all types of stuff. Peep this, man. I was dealing with this chick who was probably as old as my mama. And this chick brought chicks for me to smash. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing is, I think what was the problem with her is that she was actually a good looking chick, but she was just clearly older. And I think, and also, but I didn't mind rocking with her, but I just think that she had a problem with the fact that she was not the main chick. And that's just, I guess the ego of women. But it's like if I was messing with a chick and I liked her, if she told me that I was just too old, I mean, she wasn't really comfortable as being official, but she didn't want to let me smash, I would just smash. But for women, of course, it's different. Women, they here's the thing, women, as much as they might seem like they don't need you, they do need you, especially a young guy, because eventually they kind of want you to be serious about her. When you be serious about her, that means you can take care of her. That means when she starts getting a little older and she don't want to work as much, you can start kicking in and start providing. So you got to watch out for that older woman trap, bro. Yo, just know it's a trap.
It's all bullshit. All of it.
And they don't have to flood you with poom poom. They'll flood you with poom poom. That's what they do. Did I read all the comments? Larry C says 1. Then the green line test. Oh, dear, go home. 227 says, what up, Unc? To be honest, some relationship seekers have weird agendas. Few are honest and truthful women are hard to find. That's like looking for a needle in a haystack. But I ain't gonna lie, Dior go home. No lies told. Facts. No lies told. J-Flo says, my wife is so lazy, she asked me for what is for breakfast. Ninja, what? You should tell her.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
Man, go make your own breakfast. Makai 6018 says she making him feel thankful for her, taking him seriously. Man, shit crazy, dog. Shit crazy. Larry C says, J-Flo, tell her to make some bacon. Tell her that bacon won't crackle on its own. Facts.
My nigga.
Bacon crackling. J-Flo says the glazer. You know what I mean? He said, I gotta tell my wife to scramble some eggs. Man, I don't know, but you might have to go sell your little slider. You know what I'm saying? If you need your eggs, you know what I'm saying, before you go to work or something like that. Because, you know what I'm saying, wifey is bullshit in. Now he says, Larry C, do you have these problems? My Makai 6018 says, Todd, an opportunist, and it don't work on Candy. And it didn't work on Candy? What didn't work on Candy? Because Makai, she's paying him child support. You know, feel me? And beat this. I mean, let's just be real, man. I mean, are women not opportunists? Do women not go get with famous dudes so they go get money out of them when it doesn't work out? Hey, man, we live in a equal world now. Hey, yo, beat this. Everybody could get it out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially a rich, beautiful woman like Cannon Buress. Just because she's fine, and just because we might kind of like her a little bit, doesn't mean that she ain't gonna get business like every other rich black man, or every rich man for that matter, white or black. Makai 6018 says she's an alpha black female. I wouldn't say she's an alpha, because here's the thing. Who's asking she what? Has she beat up anybody on Real Housewives yet? Has she gotten in a ring with anybody? I like to stay away from that alpha stuff. Like, I don't know if you ever peep Makai, you'll notice that I don't even bring up alpha males here. So when I hear chicks talk about alpha black female, I know that's just a motherfucking facade. As a matter of fact, it's funny because a chick literally said that to me on a text message the other day on Facebook dating. Where is it at? You know what? A chick mentioned that. But look, I don't know what these females talk about alpha female, because yeah, you're an alpha female, but I can still whoop your ass. As a man who hasn't worked out in at least the last couple of weeks, can still whoop your motherfucking ass. So how much of an alpha male are you? I mean, how much of an alpha female are you? These chicks just be saying stuff. Now look, Makai, is she not a boss babe? Is she not a boss chick? Hell yeah. I mean, because I know she's making her money. Like, she doesn't even have, she's not only she's doing Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she has her other little side projects and stuff. And like I said, I think the woman is fine. One thing I like about her, is a smile. She has a really gorgeous smile. Them teeth and that smile, and her chesticles and that body. And I like the fact that she's fit and fine, and she is definitely feminine. I definitely give you that. But you know, she want to live her life. She want to live, dude. It's to the point that she left the kids at home with him, and was willing to pay him the child support, just so she could go ahead and live her life. Yo, peep this. You know, unfortunately nowadays, you know, things are different, man. Women are moving differently. And with that being said, I'll show y'all again. Look, these women are loving their life, and you know, and she could afford it. Look, now here's the thing. The only caveat is that hopefully these chicks got Kandi Burruss money, because if these chicks, these are the same chicks who are 10 years later from now, they're gonna go try to look for a man who's serious about them. That's the only caveat. See, Kandi Burruss, she might just want the company later on. But see, Kandi Burruss, she could go and, you know what I'm saying, and go smash, you know, get smashed by young dudes for the rest of her life. These hoes probably can't. You feel me? They still got to depend on the man to make sure they're all right. Well, white woman. Give me some of the young chicks in that white woman. Grandma trying to get the cobwebs knocked out that pussy. Now, let's see here. Damn, I'm missing messages. It says older females outside and they still go home unhappy. It's a smoke screen. Oh, yeah, no, of course. I definitely agree with that. Now, Dior Go Home says, am I mistaken, or did I see P. Diddy's daughter was there? I don't think that was P. Diddy's daughter, because I think he only got twins, right? I didn't see any of the twins there. I don't think so. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. That would have definitely made it news himself. Or maybe not. J. Flo says the Apex Club. He says, I am not trying to prove anything at 49. Everyone bust a nut and go to sleep. Facts. I know that's right. For real. I feel you. He says, rock bottom. Makai says, them older chicks be balls to the wall just to go to Orange County. Facts. Mr. 070 says, don't mess with women over 35. Well, look, what do you mean? Like to get married? Because that's what any chick will get it. You know what I'm saying? The Nasty Boys give it to everybody. As long as she's legal age, a legal tender, she getting tenderized. We're just not gonna take no chick over 35 serious. That's all. So salute to Mr. O for coming through.
He ain't lying.
Now, yeah. The righteous fear is real. Free agent lifestyle in the building. J Flo says, I enjoy cooking and she enjoys eating. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You dig? He says, you're right. He got the bag, so he's secured now. He does a baby mama Todd. Well, baby daddy. I mean, look, at the end of the day, here's the thing. People act like Todd Tucker was just a house husband. Look up his resume, dude. The dude was like a TV producer, man. Like here's the thing, yo. Like, remember, like, Makai, don't forget, bro. These women are not getting with those dudes who ain't shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're black or white, they're going to get with a dude who's somebody. Like, not many people are going to get the K Federline, Kato Caitlyn treatment. I'm sorry. And Todd Tucker, I'm not judging dudes, but Todd Tucker, he an average brother. You feel me? He might got a little bit of height, but he an average brother. But he is accomplished. See, a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, he might not be as known as Kandi Burruss, but yo, he all right. Trust me, he all right. He all right. J Flo says, I'm not trying to arm wrestle my date. Get that alpha ish out of here. Facts. And J Flo, tell the new people who watch here, we do not subscribe to this alpha male stuff. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be. Man, I would definitely say be the most alpha version of yourself. That's cool. You know, nothing's wrong with being more alpha. But I never ever sit here and talk about, oh, well, the alpha male thing to do this or alpha male to do that. I never talk about alpha male, much less alpha female. Get the fuck out of here. That shit, yo, miss me with that shit.
Shut up, bitch.
I mean, if I had a moment, I would love to find out that text message. Maybe I'll post it on the community page. But this chick was talking about some alpha female shit on the text message, and it was like so left field. Like she didn't even have to say it. It was almost unnecessary for her to say it. I'm just like, this is why this bitch single. Now, Makai says, facts, Gally. That smile is on point with that brown skin. Yeah, she a hottie with a body, man. Look, and for an older chick, she used to look good. I ain't gonna cap. But, you know, no, look, here's the thing, though. What I end up learning at my old age is that a chick could be fine as hell. That don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, she's happy being a housewife. Like, here's the thing. I remember as a young kid or a young adult, I remember I was just like, okay, if I just, you know, convince them to do this, I convince them to do that, everything would just be all good. We would always wish that we were able to kind of convince people to do our bidding. And unfortunately, you know, that's probably not what happened. Like, old girl's probably in and out, you know, a town all the time type shit. And guess what? He don't get feelings for another woman. And then Makai 6018 says she still don't look happy. Well, yeah, that's because it's his thing. It's a temporary dopamine to go, you know, go on a trip and get fucked by a few Jamaicans and stuff like that. That's only temporary. Like, they get fucked by Pookie and Ray Ray or the Bad Boy, you know, maybe even a rapper or something like that. It's temporary, you know. It's a fleeting emotion, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if you go smash a chick, right? You go break her off you break her off some birdseed and she gives some poom poom. Don't get me wrong, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna know it's good and shit, so good that you might even want to come back. But guess what? That feeling is gone, straight like that. And essentially, they're just gonna be chasing that high because she brought her whole crew with her to go out to Jamaica just to go get ramrodded by a bunch of Jamaicans. She's beautiful though, but yeah, there's a lot of hurt in them beautiful eyes. That must be Candy Barretta's younger sister. She fine like wine. Now, Dear Go Home says Steve Harvey daughter, sorry. Oh, no, she wasn't there. She fine as hell too, but she was not there. Dior says, remember she left Michael B. Jordan. She left him for the next big show. Now Michael B. is the big and surprise. And it won't be surprised if she won him back. Yo, straight up and down. That was right there. Yo, that right there was like probably one of the biggest upsets ever because, you know, people was on his jock when he won that Grammy for that movie, yo. So salute to Michael B. Jordan for moving on.
My nigga.
His defense, he wasn't tripping off that chick. He really liked white women, bro. He really
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
And nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. Now, we'll talk about white women. Look what happens where the dude bumps into his old flame.
Sarah?
I don't know you. I'm sorry.
It's me, Sarah. It's me. My little Sarah bear. It's
Ryan?
me. Yeah.
Oh my god. I haven't seen you in so long.
I
You
know.
look great.
That you look amazing. You've never looked better.
Yo. The daughter is like, who is this big black Negro in front of me?
Oh! Who are these niggas?
I cry.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I went to high school with him. We, he was just a really good high school friend.
We were high school sweethearts. We were way more than just friends. She was the love of my life. We went to prom together.
Yo, daughter's like, but I was trying to take Jamal in high school, and mama, you had a problem with it.
Emotional damage.
Yo, old girl's like, mama was getting that BBC treatment. Yo,
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
And she told me.
Yeah. This is my daughter. It was really not a good time.
She told me she was gonna run away with me. She was gonna be the love of my life. We were supposed to get married on prom night.
Oh,
But don't tell nobody.
yo, this could be a skit. But we all know that art imitates life, bruh.
Gotcha.
There are some white women right now that if their ex-boyfriend walked up to them, that might equal a possible divorce or a very, very, very odd 20 years of marriage, bruh. Sheesh.
Emotional damage.
J-Flow says, Father time. J-Flow says they want Terry Crews from Training Day. Yo, Terry Crews didn't even talk. He just stood there looking all buff, right? Did he even have one line in Training Day? Oh, they just want you to be the buff nigga, just standing around for protection, not saying shit, just being a big goofy. Is that what you're saying? I could dig that. Makai says the problem is looks don't equal intelligence or emotional stableness. Facts. Like I said, man, the truth is we think that, Todd, with Todd Tucker and Candace Buress divorced simply because, he got a woman pregnant. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that it wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back. Or even if they never had no problem, I'm not saying that they wouldn't have divorced under that. But usually that was just the catalyst or the spark that set off, the toxic environment that was already going on. Makai says, and that's when she started dating black men soon as mama approved. Right.
My nigga.
Shit. Mama like, hey, the way the daughter looking like, shit, mama, she married, but I'm not. Let's see how she keeps looking at the guy.
You left me standing at the altar.
This is not really appropriate in front of my daughter right now.
You know what? I'm not trying to bring up hard conversation with you. I just want to know why.
Why? Do I have to answer this question to this intelligent black brother? I'm going to tell you why.
This is a sick Negro.
It's because you're a sick Negro, okay? You're walking around with a high school picture in your back pocket. I mean, I know this is a skit, but this is be real, though. I would think that would be very weird if I was approached by my high school sweetheart 20 years later, and she still had my picture of me and her in her purse for a while.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
It brings up the uncomfortable conversation. What if your mom was white and she dated a black guy? What if your mom was black and she dated a white guy? What if your mom, you know what I'm saying? What if your mom, dated a guy that, you thought your mom wanted to date your dad, but then some dude from my high school, starts reminiscing about all the time that they went out on dates and went out to like Lever's Lane. Like, your fucking mouth would drop what you found out what your parents were liable to do. You feel me? And oh shit. Oh, J Flo says mama was taking them jamming, ramming in the Chevy Tahoe. At that time, it was probably a Jeep Wagoneer. Could have been a Tahoe. Says, nah, the Pontiac Montana. It was the 90s, and I'm weak. Who is a Chevy? Who is a Chevy Silhouette? Ramrod. Ah, damn. Y'all going back to the Pontiac Montana. Oh, my God. Isn't that the car from Breaking Bad? From Montana? I don't even remember what kind of car that is. And I'm a car enthusiast. I know almost every car. I don't even remember what a Pontiac Montana motherfucker is. That sounds like some type of SUV, a truck, or some type of SUV style thing. J Flo says Terry was flipping pigeons. Oh, yeah. All kinds on the rooftop. Dior says mama had skeletons in her closet. She got to explain what she got home. Mm-hmm. And then he also says, because you're black and she just fetishizes you, that does happen as well. That, and also too, she probably got with another better black man. And then, when she got into college, her parents was like, you need to settle down and start messing with these ninjas. And got with a white man. Probably ended up getting a divorce anyway. That's probably why the daughter want to hear more. The daughter's like, what? Okay, this one, the daughter's like, so I've been acting like a goth chick because I've been needing attention. All I need to do is date a black man. Yo, she ready. Yo, she going.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Then he says, put the daughter on the JUCO plan. Hey, she probably already on the JUCO plan. Hey, yo, fellas, you're definitely right about that. With that being said, she probably already on it. You feel me? Probably got trouble about it. J Flo says, I don't have one pic of my parents together. I'm grateful to be alive. Salute. Hey, man, I got pictures of my parents on their wedding day. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They probably didn't stay married, but I got pictures of my parents on their wedding day. And it's so crazy, too, because I got this like cool picture of like my dad and my mom. And I guess they were at some type of like banquet or something like that, right? And they were this white guy who looked like that white guy from, damn, I forgot what was the name of that show. I forgot what that name of that movie was, but he like, dude, it's so crazy. This guy looked like this movie star guy. But long story short is, them in like the 70s, like late 70s or whatever. Late 70s, early 80s. And I was like, my dad was always a big guy, but he wasn't as fat. He was a little just more stocky. Well, he wasn't really stocky. He was actually still kind of fat then, but not as fat back then. But it's a cool picture because like my daddy got his little afro and shit, and my mama all smiling and stuff. I was like, oh, she used to be so good. And it was so funny too because my parents damn near, from as far as I grew up, I just remember my mom and my dad hating each other. But I mean, I remember there was a time where they didn't always hate each other. But I remember from most of my adult life, from not even my most adult life, my whole life, I knew my parents hated each other. But ironically, I think they hate each other because they truly actually still loved each other, which is a really, really weird dynamic. P. President says, don't let dad find out. Dad probably the dad might not even be around no more. You feel me? But that's probably why she probably don't even want this dude even approaching her because she don't want dad to find out. Makai says, man, these white women do all manners of evil while they're in and out of relationship. And so do sisters. J Flo says old school band conversion. Oh, okay. That's what it must have been, like a Ram something. Okay. Makai says, nah, everybody had a burgundy Pontiac Montana, you remember? Bro, I'm gonna look this up because I need to know what the damn Pontiac Montana So basically, it was kind of like a Ram truck. It was kind of like a Ram van. It's here. Pontiac. It's Pontiac, Montana. Because I'm from LA. Everybody had the either like the not the Economo line, but remember they used to have the Astro Vans. There was the Aerostar. Oh my God, that's a Pontiac, Montana. Yo, you know what? What, dude? You know what's funny? All right, Pontiac don't make this car anymore, but you know what? Oh, I'm tripping. Pontiac is Chevrolet. I'm tripping. Yo, Dodge got a little Dodge Journey. You know what that reminds me? This reminds me of a Dodge Journey. This is what y'all talking about. That van shit. Oh my God. Everybody had that car. Yeah. I guess everybody but family around me. Like I said, everybody had the Dodge Caravan, like Kendrick Lamar either had on his album cover or the one before that model. Astro Vans, the Astro Vans, Aerostar, and then Econolines too. But damn, Makai, you done took that shit way back. J Flow says a thin line between love and hate. Oh, there it is. Because why not end up realizing as an older adult that they actually love each other? But I would say that, you know what I'm saying, my dad still took it out on the kids. Now, you know, not so much of a physical abuser or anything like my dad, but still kind of more just more scorned. J Flow says dope boys drove Lincoln Town cars, Cadillacs, all types of shit. But yeah, people used to love them town cars. I know you remember that car, Callie. I remember it now that I looked at it, but man, Pontiac, Montana, at first I was picturing a completely different car. I was thinking about a Ram. DR says, old pics of the folks look weird now. I have one pic where my mom looked like Tina Turner and my dad looked like Lionel Richie, Afro and Jerry Curl days. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. I like stuff like that. Oh, shit. Dark King of All and Nil says Dodge Journey, child of the Magnum and Caravan. Essentially, it just didn't have no Hemi. I think it was like a four-banger. I don't even think it's a V6. I think it was like a four-banger or something like that. Like four-banger front-wheel drive joint. But exactly. And so this is you. Long time no see, G. Shit, have you seen my boy, matter of fact, I know you subscribe to his channel because I've seen you tuning into his channel. My boy, Monk Dan. Have Monk Dan posted anything lately, man? Because Monk Dan just kind of like low-key just went MIA, man. I mean, I know he's probably in monk mode or something, but Jesus, I ain't seen Monk Dan in a minute. Have y'all seen Monk Dan? If y'all do, man, tell him your boy Cali looked for him, man. Makai says, you can't forget the Chrysler everybody had. Why? You probably talk about the Dodge Caravan. Dodge Caravan, Chrysler, not Sweden, Chrysler. I forgot what it was, but Plymouth, I forgot what it is. Plymouth Voyager. Dark King says salute. And then J Flow says mini trucks are cool, man. I used to love little mini trucks. I just want a low ride truck, low rider, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? All those little cars, all those little 90 cars is cool. But dude, the reason why a lot of those 90 cars ain't around is because when they did that program Cash for Clunkers, essentially a lot of those cars got crushed, man. Y'all know that? That's the reason why y'all don't see. That's the reason why, also too, why 80s cars and older cars actually went up in price as well too. After that whole Cash for Clunkers in the late 90s, early 2000s, a lot of those cars that we used to kind of like and were easy to fix, those cars took off the market, man, because they got crushed, man, by the government. Makai says that Chrysler Town and Country, that was affordable for everyone. Yeah, Town and Country. Town and Country was the Plymouth Voyager, wasn't it? Yeah, Plymouth Voyager. I remember when they had Plymouth. They had a Town and Country, which is Chrysler. Then they had a Dodge Caravan. Then they had a Plymouth Voyager. Those are all essentially just Town and Countries. same platform. The Diego Home says all those cars they mentioned today cost millions in Cape Town. Oh, and the content, I can imagine. Yo, man, I don't watch people make videos in like the continent fixing their cars. And it is a lot similar to what they do in Jamaica. In Jamaica, because it's expensive to get these parts to be shipped, even if it's close to the United States. They're you know, a lot of Jamaicans do a lot of mending with the metal and stuff like that. If something's warped or something like that, they'll go do the metal work and work it back into shape and all that stuff, fix things. That way they can keep it running because of low resources. So salute to the continent for doing that dope stuff, boy. Let's see here. We're just shooting our shit now. Mad overtime. Plymouth Voyager, yup. He says Suzuki Samurai on a triple gold Dayton's. I just always like those cars, but they always had a safety hazard because of the fact that how it sits up and it's such a small car. It was like having a bug, but it's just higher in the air. And those cars might even been lighter than a bug because those cars are known to like tip over if hit in an accident. Because they weren't not a very big car. Like, dude, I think me and you, J-Flo, could probably lift up a Suzuki Samurai, especially the ones from the 80s. We could probably pick one up together. I mean, not like this, but we could probably both, if we were both push it on the side, we could probably both tip it over. Makai says, yes, Barack got all cars and engines off the road to implement the new world, blah, blah, blah. Finish the rest. New world order. He says, and they gave us some wood grain on the dash, too. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, y'all, do y'all know, you know how these cars, you're like, man, this car is probably so expensive because they got all these dash and lights and, you know, screens and stuff like that. Do y'all know the reason why these companies like to put in these screens and stuff like that? Because it costs more money to put an individual odometer that gives you the speed limit and a gas gauge that works mechanically, because guess what? It will always work. But guess what? When they make things a screen now that's just it's cheap. It's cheaper for them to just give you a little cheap ass screen that's LED than for them to actually put an actual tachometer. Crazy. So you think like they market these cars as if like there's more technology going to it. In reality, it's technology that benefits them, not technology that benefits you. Makai says they still sell 1994 Nissan Sentra in Panama. I believe it. Well, dude, they still make the Volkswagen Bug, like not even the newer model, not even the 2000 models. They make the ones based off the 1979 Super Beetle. They still make those in Mexico. The Volkswagen factory, official Volkswagen. Yes, in certain markets it's different. It's a whole completely different market. J-Flo says it was a micro machine. Essentially it was, bro. Essentially it was. But yo, man, your boy is tired. I got a long day ahead of me. I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in to another episode. I appreciate the super chats. I appreciate the cash apps and all right? Man, I appreciate the GNT crew, and I appreciate y'all boys, and y'all have a good night, okay? I will see y'all boys either tomorrow night or Friday.